Hey everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me again. When I was meditating for this month's reading, my guides were kind of like happy and celebratory. So happy holidays to everyone who celebrates. And the general message for this month is about celebration. My guides were just really like happy, joyful, and it's like a victorious celebration too, was what I was getting. So celebrate the holidays, celebrate yourself, and celebrate just the unique person that you are in the world. They really want to send and hone that message into all the people that are watching these videos for the month. Celebrate. And it was like, if you're having a hard time getting to that place in your heart where you're able to celebrate who you are, with the path you've walked, with all your unique gifts, if you're having trouble getting to the place of celebrating who you are, definitely go to my details below and reach out, because that's the work that I'm being called to do for the month, is to help people get to the place where they can, for whatever reason, just appreciate, have gratitude for the journey that they've walked the earth so far, and to celebrate their unique gifts in the world. It's so important that everyone knows that they have something to contribute, and that everyone celebrate the unique spark and the unique gift of who they are on the planet. So reach out to me if you need that. Otherwise, enjoy your monthly reading. These are monthly readings. They're going to be the usual. And folks were asking me if I'm going to do a year ahead spread. And I don't know. I was listening in, and that's not what I'm being called to do. So I'll keep listening. If the impulse comes to do a year ahead spread, I'll do one. But for December, it's going to be your usual monthly reading on love and spirituality to help you walk your path in a good way. All right, enjoy your readings. Take care. Hello, Pisces. It's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome to your December 2017 reading. I've been shuffling the cards, and I just want to say that, this new moon in Gemini has been kind of a doozy for a lot of people. Sorry, the full moon in Gemini, along with the Mercury retrograde, along with Saturn changing signs shortly into Capricorn. There's been a lot that's been up, especially for those of us who are mindful, who are open and aware, and who are working on ourselves. So just be kind to yourself and to the others around you at this time. Let me say my prayer for your reading. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my dear Pisces intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show us the messages and energies for the month of December 2017 for the sign of Pisces. What are the love and spirituality messages for the month of December 2017 for the sign of Pisces? What do they need to know? What messages do they need to hear to help them walk their path in a good way in December 2017? Please show us, Spirit. Thank you. Pisces, December 2017. Pisces, December 2017. Okay. Please show us the messages and energies for December 2017. Pisces, December 2017. Okay, that one. Pretty clear. Ooh, crystal, sorry. Bottom of the deck for you is, the devil in reverse. Okay, so some of you are coming out of bondage to addictive substances, perhaps bondage to an addictive relationship or a toxic relationship, or this just might be what's on your mind these days. Maybe it is a retrograde period, so you might be thinking about an old relationship, rehashing some of the dynamics of it in your mind to try and get to some peace around it. Let's see what your cards say. First card up, Ten of Swords. Okay, so there is a situation that is ending, and it's a final ending. This is the energy that's coming in from the past. So coming in from October, November, you're starting the month off with that energy, and there's a feeling of ending. Your next card is wonderful. It's the Three of Pentacles. So that's more the present energy for you for the month of December. Your future card is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, interesting. And then the spiritual guidance card is the Nine of Wands. All right. Really interesting reading for you, Pisces. So the card that's at the bottom of the deck is the Devil in reverse. That's the only major arcana card in your reading. Let me see what's behind it. The Lovers, Two of Cups, and the Star. Okay, so you're trying to heal. All these other cards that are here are about sort of day-to-day life, right? They're not major arcanas here. The major arcana is sort of the overall energy. And so to me, it says that as you're going about your day-to-day life, some part of you is processing this Devil, Lovers, Two of Cups, Star energy, and the Fool. All right, they're asking me to read it. Okay, I will read it. So in the very deep past, you embarked on a period of healing. This situation with someone you fell in love with, someone you were lovers with, but turned out to be a really toxic energy. So you've been trying to heal this thing, this past relationship. And that can take a while, especially if there was a lot of trauma involved. And the Star is looking directly at this situation. So she's trying to beam her light onto it. And there's four major arcanas in this, right? So your psyche is working hard to process through this. So this is what's going on underneath your day-to-day, right? And what's happening here in your day-to-day is the Ten of Swords. So this is a card of major endings. Something in your life has totally ended, completely ended. You're in a completely different place in your life. And it might be around this Lovers card, Lovers energy. Maybe, this might have been a relationship from years ago. And one day this month you might just wake up and you realize, oh, that was such a betrayal, or that was such a period of my life that was dark, and it's over, right? You kind of are realizing the finality of it. This situation is over. It's done. That's what I'm picking up anyway. It could be that. It could also be just, one phase of your life is over and you need to let it go in order for the next phase to come in. And the next phase is this Three of Pentacles. Oops. Give me 1 second. My battery's low and I need to charge. Make sure I don't lose you. Okay, dears. Sorry about that. Where were we? I think we were at the Three of Pentacles. So there's something in your life that has ended. Could be a period of, being a student is what I'm coming. And so now you've graduated and you're moving into the next phase of your career. This ending, though, there's just a feeling of complete and utter finality to this ending, right? So there's a little more emotional charge to it than just, oh, I've graduated and now I'm going into something else. There's something that needs to be acknowledged around the finality of it. Sorry, I'm shivering. It's cold where I live right now. And the Three of Pentacles is a card of working on your craft. This is the artist or the craftsman that has laid a foundation down on his craft and he's working to perfect it, right? He's not a master yet. He's not even an apprentice yet, but he is a student and he's starting to really understand and hone the nature of his craft. So there's something about creativity or work, whatever work you do in the world, you're examining it closely and you're seeing how to make improvements and you're taking your work seriously, which is great. And then in the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, you've got this Five of Pentacles in reverse card, which I like for you. Because you guys are very kind, generous people, and Five of Pentacles upright is about feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you can't turn to anyone for help or assistance. And in the reverse, it means you're finally starting to realize that that's a lie, that you can turn to people for help, that there are folks there who will support you, that you're not out in the cold, that you are included in this grand thing called life. And I think the reason why this is so important is because in this relationship with these toxic people, you did feel out in the cold, you did feel left out, you did feel like your needs were not being met. But you're realizing that that's over. That whole way of relating to other people, relating to yourself even. This is all about your feeling of worthiness in the world, where you're just inherently worthy. Realizing that. It's starting to slowly dawn on you that life can be good. Life can be peaceful. Life doesn't have to be drama or this kind of chaos, right? Where one minute you're his favorite, the next minute you're his, I don't know, scapegoat. And then your spiritual advice is this card for the month, Nine of Wands. And this is the card of the soldier who's getting ready, shoring up his strength, getting ready for another battle. Take a look at this energy for yourself. Is this you? Are you getting ready for another battle? Are you thinking that there's another battle to be fought out there? Let me just tune into this card. I'm hearing it's okay to be self-reliant. You know how to do this. You know how to be self-reliant. That's a gift that you've learned from this energy that you're trying to heal. Because of this, you've come to the point where you can be self-reliant. Yeah? And so you've kind of mastered that. Self-reliance is something that you have mastered because of this energy down here. So it's a gift. And I guess what they're wanting to impress upon you is, as hard as this relationship might have been, what it did for you was it taught you it gave you the gift of self-reliance. It came at a cost, it came at a price, granted. And it's been a hard road. Like, you've faced all those battles behind you, and you've got this one more that you're shoring up your strength for. I guess recognize that. Recognize when you're gearing up for another battle because of this energy. And maybe know that you don't have to defend yourself. This is the card of someone who's defending and always... He's got his wand up. There's 6 wands coming at him, and he's got one wand. He's got his perspective, right? Standing up for what he believes in, the strong warrior. Maybe you don't need to be that. Maybe this isn't the paradigm anymore that you need to be living in, and I think you're realizing that. I think you're starting to realize that that's an old way of being for you now. Yeah, the world is here. It's done. You're in a new cycle. You can trust. You can trust. You've gotten yourself out of the old cycle. It is finished, complete. There's still some healing that can be done, but for the most part, this old cycle is complete. Okay. And the angel card that came for you is the card of spontaneity. I'm not sure. Usually the angel cards relate to the reading in some way, and this is just... I'm not quite seeing. So let me just tune in. Okay. So because you're still operating from this old paradigm of I'm going to be left out in the cold, I have to fight for my beliefs, I have to defend myself, I have to gear up for battle. What if you just left all that behind? Realize that is not the paradigm anymore that you're living in. And maybe you can actually be spontaneous, go out and have fun. Maybe you don't need to give a whole lot of energy to all this anymore. You can actually allow life to have, spontaneous fun with you. Things don't always have to be planned. You can just flow. You're a Pisces. You're a water sign. Flow. Be spontaneous. Let's see what Love Letters to the Earth wants to gift you with. Again, these are oracles that are infused with Reiki healing energy. They're sacred geometry patterns that are very healing. Let's see. What energies would like to come assist Pisces in this month of December? You've got a really active month internally. Externally, not so active, or, well, it's a very internal month for you. So let's see. What are the messages and energies to help Pisces move through this month? You got the card of magic. Okay, so you're going to be creating some spontaneous magic. Let me read what it says about magic. Just take a look at that sacred geometry pattern. It's here to help you. As you breathe in, imagine that the symbol is breathing into your energy field. You can breathe it into the crown of your head, anchor it in each of the chakras, and as you breathe in and out, allow it to just inform each chakra. Magic. Magic is a willingness to experience the world beyond what you preciously imagined possible. The true magician is the fool. Like a child, to the magician, every act is a magical unfolding. A magician never enters the day with the assumption that they know all they need to know, drawing upon this wonder with wisdom. The magician continues to reveal aspects of the magical self and world that weren't evident before. Magic surrounds this situation. How do you experience magic? What is your magic trying to tell you? Okay. So in this situation, in the story that I just told, here's you, the fool. Here's the star, healing. Here's this old situation that has now ended. Whoops. And you're free to now create a new situation where anything's possible. You're not left out in the cold. Where you don't have to be gearing up for the next battle. Where you can just be spontaneous and trust life. And lower your defenses. You know, if an altercation happens, okay, cool, move on. Deal with it, but then move on. And allow yourself to have spontaneously magical unfoldings for the month of December. I think this is where you're going next. This is the new path for you. It's the path of magic. The old path is no longer. It is done, complete, over. You are on a new path if you have the courage to step on it. All right, Pisces, have a great month. Have a happy new year. Whatever holiday you celebrate your magic. Celebrate life's magic. And have a great month. Namaste.